Alexei's fight for survival has changed. He's no longer fighting just to survive one day at a time, living hand to mouth. He's now fighting to secure a future for himself, a chance for some sort of normal existence in these hellish times. Okay, so Alexei's made it through another night. He's had some breakfast, he's had a smoke, he's filled up his water. It's time to hit the road. We are just to the west of the small town of Sloboda, I believe. Apologies for the poor pronunciation. And this is one of what may be the first of many loot runs for Alexei, as he has to leave the safety of his safe house, his base, to find and loot and fight for valuable supplies. So it's time to hit the road, go back to the city and get some medical supplies. That's what he really needs. Okay, so Alexei's just made the relatively short drive back into the small town of Sloboda. You can see he's already made his mark on the town. And we're going to be going into new areas today, though, forever looking for that valuable loot, so we can expect to find a lot more zombies, a lot more resistance, a lot more fighting to do. Okay, so there are a lot of zombies. This is maybe not the best place to jump out. There are several large groups all around, and they totally would have been attracted by the sound of the car. We'll make use of the hunting knife with spear, because wow, that is a big group as well. Because the hunting knife with spear, it is by far Alexei's most efficient weapon. This is just a repeat of the last episode, really, yesterday, where Alexei kind of made some unnecessary risks, really. Man, that is a lot of zombies. Okay, let's fall back. Clearly, from now on, we really should be trying to just maybe be a little bit more tentative, go on foot into new areas. Not like in this heavy tree line, there could be a lot of zombies just in there, but back this way should be relatively clear. This is the way we came, so hopefully we can get all the zombies on the one side in front of us, hopefully wear them down, but that's what I'm worried about. Just sort of coming out of nowhere, and there's the hunting knife spear already gone. Let's take a chill pill, let's prep properly. Okay, so Alexei's racing heart should start to calm down a little bit. Taking some chill pills. I mean, that hunting knife spear combo, super effective, but you can see what Alexei's speciality really is. Oof, that was close. It's the short blunt. Let's do this. Oof, almost ran straight into two more zombies there. Oof, Alexei's got quite a fight on his hand to begin with, but he's got this. You can see just how effective this police baton is, and the good news is, that was close. The good news is, we've got two more of these in Alexei's backpack, so it looks like we could make short work of this after all. Oh, but yeah, here comes the next wave. And there's going to be a lot of bodies to look through. Hopefully we can find some useful loot. We've still got some work to do. Man, Alexei's just an absolute bulldozer. Okay, so Alexei's pretty much back where he started from. Man, there's so many one-hits coming from this police baton. Alexei really does mean business. And look, I did see a policeman. So we got another police baton. Okay, so Alexei's finally made it back to where he was. He didn't realise just how far he walked. The place is a lot quieter than when he first pulled up in his car. He certainly made quite an impact. I mean, right by the school, so we could get quite a lot of zombies coming out from the building. It is quite a big school. But Alexei's focus for now It's the medical center. There's some sort of pharmacy, something just up to the north, but it is also surrounded by tower blocks. Could be a lot of zombies, so Alexei's learned his lesson. From here on in, we go in on foot. Yeah, I don't know what this place is. But boy, it is big. There's no alarm. Now that is a very, very, very pleasant surprise. Let's see what's going on around this corridor. Wow, what is this place? What is this place supposed to be? Yeah, there's lots of narrow corridors, narrow spaces. Not that great for fighting. We've got an upstairs. Wow, is this... What is this place? Is this some sort of dormitory or theatre school? Okay, so we checked out a couple of rooms and it's kind of like office space. There's not really going to be much here. Let's move on. Okay, well, of course, Alexei's memory, it seems to be a little bit on the short side. Totally forgotten about this very, very interesting room. We're going to find a lot of useful things here, I think. But, as always, Alexei has forgotten a loot bag, so we're going to have to double back. We're not that far away, but we're going to have to double back to the vehicle, grab a loot bag, and then come back. Okay, so Alexei's back with a loot bag. Let's shut the door behind us. Don't want any nasty surprises. Alexei's got, what, 3 loot bags. Not full, but he's got 3 bags that are... Wow, what have we got here? Fisherman magazine. Awesome. We're going to find a lot of stuff here. We got 3, well on the way to 3 full bags of loot already. And yeah, this is quite a find. Okay, well that is nearly a bag full of books. We're just going to concentrate on Volume 1, Volume 2 books. Although we do have Volume 3 Carpentry. And there's still a lot of books there, but can't really think about Volume 3, 4, 5 books at this stage. But that is a good start. That is a lot of really useful loot. It's time to move on though. Okay, Alexei's got a fresh loot bag. From here on in, definitely going in on foot. The way ahead, it's all big tower blocks. Potential for a lot of zombies. But Alexei's laser focused. He wants to get to that medical supply center. Hopefully get some valuable supplies. Okay, we've not gone very far and we got an alarm, although this zombie, they stuck? They're not reacting to the alarm. The alarm sounds like it's coming from that direction. So maybe just need to lie low for just a little bit. So I'm just going to dive inside, out of sight. Check the map, see what is where we need to go and where that alarm probably is. Okay, well, Alexei can hear movement outside. We've been waiting inside this building for a short while, not quite sure how long, and there's going to be a lot of zombie activity potentially, so we need to stay out of sight until it all dies down a bit. As you can hear, the alarm has stopped, and you can hear the zombies travelling by outside. We know this building is pretty clear. This is the same building that Alexei found that bookstore. You can really hear the zombies. The alarm, it draws the zombies from quite a long way around. Who knows what's going on outside? Okay, so Alexei's been outside for a good hour and a half. There's not a lot of activity that he can hear outside, but who knows what he's going to find outside, how many zombies he's going to find. The alarm went off to the west, so that would have drawn out zombies from the east. So we're going to go east, away from where the alarm is. I'm going to stick to this main road and hopefully we can get north to what we hope is a hospital. Okay, so you can really see. This is why Alexei's coming in on foot. This is why Alexei's taking things slow, why he's being tentative, why he's being quiet. Look how big that tower block is. It is massive. I see one of the front doors is broken down, so that's as a result of the alarm. But yeah, we don't want to be making a lot of noise around here, causing, well, a lot of attention. Okay, we're probably going to cause a little bit of attention on ourselves by the noise of fighting. We need to have... let's take some vitamins. No, let's just chomp on a tea bag. Okay, can Alexei get his first stealth kill? Absolutely not. probably not that smart fighting this close. You can hear the activity, the banging. There could still be a lot of zombies in there. Okay, so we've got a couple of zombies here now. Alexei arguably could have just snuck back past these guys, but we're going to be coming back this way, and we could be coming back overloaded, encumbered, and tired. So it makes sense to do what we can to make the area safe. It's also going to be dark, so who knows what condition Alexei's going to be in when hopefully he's coming back this way. Man, there's really limited visibility up ahead. The dark, the trees. Really difficult to see what is in store for Alexei. We got hopefully just a few small pockets of zombies, as that alarm that happened just 3 or 4 hours ago hopefully would have drawn all the zombies to the east, and hopefully we can use that to our advantage. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. The zombies kind of just come out of nowhere almost. Your vision, what you can see around you, is really a lot more limited than I like it to be. There you go, they just sort of come out of nowhere, and that's even with a torch. Keep moving, that is for sure. Okay, it is pretty clear this side. Obviously there's no way I'm going to be going anywhere near that forest, but that is a big 2-story building. Okay, so this is it. We're in. It's going to be tricky. And of course, a flare? Really? Ooh. Flare to looks like attract some helicopters or jets or something. This could be tricky. Let's see, we've got real limited visibility. I think there has been a blackout. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Let's see if there's a hallway light there. I thought I'd heard a blackout, but there must have been a blackout, and this is coming back on. That is going to make things a hell of a lot easier. Anyway, that's an interesting start for what we believe to be some sort of hospital. 36 cigarettes. I guess the receptionist had a habit, huh? We're going to have to just dive in this toilet, fill up 3 or 4 bottles of water before we go on any longer. Okay, so that is Alexei's water replenished. He's starting to get tired again, so he's having to chug vitamins, but this is going to be tricky. There could be a zombie on our side of every door that Alexei opens. Is this going to be worth the risk? Okay, well, this is a good sign. This is a good sign. Let's turn the lights on as we go. Alexei does not like the dark. He is scared of the dark. Ooh, okay. Signs of medical supplies. Not what we were hoping for. Let's keep searching. Okay, this is what we want to see. Absolutely awesome. We're just going to scoop up everything we find. Could all come in use at some point. Okay, we almost missed this consulting room, and there we go. 2 super valuable boxes of bottles of beta blockers. Absolutely awesome. There's definitely zombies somewhere nearby, but maybe they're outside. Yeah, we don't need the bleach yet. Things are looking up. Things aren't that bad. Okay, up we go. I can hear quite a lot of zombies just to the west. I guess they're just outside, but they don't seem to have seen Alexei. It is worryingly quiet. Let's make this quick and let's get the hell out of here. There's definitely a zombie down that side of the door. Oh my god. Just the one. Man. You know the zombie's there and he's still absolutely terrifies you. Man, we really need to find the light switches and get some light on this situation. We've got some supplies. Ooh, bottle of beer. Alexei's earned that. That is something, if he can get out of here alive, that is something he's definitely going to enjoy. Okay, we're in the main corridor now. We've got about 6 or 7 rooms leading off it. They're all intact doorways, but can't find the light switch on the main corridor. So we can't really, yeah, it's going to be harder than you'd it needs to be. Ooh, yes, that is what I'm talking about. Absolutely awesome. And every room that Alexei goes in, he's just absolutely braced for a zombie attack. He is on edge. Okay, well that is this place searched. Could have found more loot, but we found a decent amount. But now we got the long walk back to the car in the dark, and Alexei is tired. It is very, very late. This is going to feel like a long walk. Okay, before Alexei steps outside, he's going to take a smoke. He needs to calm his nerves. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, Alexei is pretty tired. He's at level 5 short blunt, so even though he's getting really quite tired. Oh no. Oof. That is the problem with that tiredness combined with the dark. Zombies coming at you with a slightly different side angle like that. They come out of nowhere and you've got so little time to react. Alexei needs to take these zombies down quickly and get the hell out of here. Okay, except of course the zombies are there between Alexei and the car. Fortunately, it is just 2, and it is crazy how effective Alexei still is with this short blunt, even though he's just really tired. Right, this is the car. It's a little bit farther than Alexei would like to drive at this time of night, at this tired. We're going to go back to the farmhouse to the west. It's the only safe place he knows for now. So Alexei's made it safe and sound back at this secluded house in the middle of nowhere. It is almost dawn, but Alexei is absolutely exhausted. He needs some sleep. It's gonna have to take a massive lie-in, but he certainly earned it. Okay, it is almost, well, it's past mid-afternoon. Alexei did not get to sleep until 6 o'clock in the morning, so it is no surprise that he slept in as late as he did, and he's absolutely covered in blood, absolutely knackered. But he got out of town, he got out of the small town of Sloboda with a lot of really, really valuable supplies. We got some awesome skill books. We've also got, we've got that beer. We've got to have that beer when we get home. We've got a really decent amount of medical supplies. Now there is one more thing that kind of Alexei would really, really like to find before he makes a long drive back home, although he doesn't have many hours in the day. But that's beer. That's alcohol. So maybe, maybe it's a little bit of an unnecessary risk, but we're going to head back into town and we're going to see if we can find any sort of bar. Okay, so we're back once again up near the school. Hopefully Alexei can drive a little bit more further in to the town, but there's a lot more zombies moving into the area. There's a lot more zombie activity, so he really does need to be careful. He doesn't have a great deal of time before it's going to start to get dark again. He did want to end today back at his safe house in that rural community up near the city of Clean, but it looks like that may not be possible. Okay, so we're up near the first big tower block, really still conscious of drawing too many zombies, making unnecessary noise. So we're going to leave the car there. We're going to go in the rest of the way on foot. Now we're just going to be looking to just explore the area, just to see what is here, see if there's anything that's worthwhile looting. It doesn't look like there may be much. It looks to be mostly tower blocks up ahead, but there's only one way to find out. Okay, so we're coming up on this building. It's just to the north of the hospital. This is the edge of town. This is the edge of town. Who knows what this building is? There's a few zombies outside to take care of. We're going to take a peek inside, see what there is, and then just go around, carry on going west and then south, and basically go around in one big circle back to the car. Okay, well that appears to be the last zombie that's outside. What have we got here? Not clear what this place is. Let's check around the back. Okay, well, what we can find around the back is a bunch of zombies. Absolutely no trouble whatsoever to Alexei. That was amazing. There is some playground equipment. So yeah, here we go. This is a school. That's not what we want. They're not going to find any beer in this place, or at least I hope not. Let's move on. Okay, so I just wanted to take the opportunity to briefly give you a brief update on the map. This is the big tower block that you've seen Alexei walking by. So the car is just here. So we've walked in the rest of the way. That's the hospital. That's the school where we are just now. Now these are single-story apartment blocks. I expect these to be the same. We're going to be looking to sort of travel like this in a big circle just to make sure we're not missing anything that's worthwhile. It is already getting dark though. It's going to be another long, scary walk around in the dark. But let's do it. Hey, well, Alexei is been a little bit casual, but he couldn't see what was ahead because of all the trees that are around, and he's kind of blundered into the two largest groups. Now, I'm going to leave the beta blockers, see how we get on. I don't want to get too reliant on them. As you can see, Alexei's still an absolute tank. Okay, there we go. Now this town, I must admit, it does not seem particularly overrun with zombies. It is possible that, you know, I mean, this town, Alexei could just sort of completely clean it out of zombies. That's not his priority for now. There's nothing that makes him want to stay here. So for now, let's just continue searching the area for any useful loot. Okay, so Alexei can see up ahead a big group of zombies, and just to the other side of that is an apartment block. So there's nothing of interest to him there. He doesn't have to fight every zombie. This is just a scout out, just to make sure we're not going to miss anything valuable or useful. And it's also really, really dark, so we don't have a great deal of time. Yeah, but Alexei's pretty much right smack bang in the middle of town. He is surrounded by big tower blocks. I kind of feel like at any point he's just going to go around a corner and there's going to be an absolute mega horde that would have been brought together by that alarm 24 hours before. It was difficult to say exactly where that alarm went off. It was somewhere in this direction, but there could be a few surprises yet. Okay, it is night time again. Alexei finds himself out and about, fighting zombies in the dark. Not ideal. Now there is a good dozen. Got another broken police baton. There's a good 2 dozen. Well, there were a good 2 dozen zombies up ahead. So it's still a big group. Let's switch out. Get another. Where did you come from? Look at this. This guy. He's got another police baton. And here the zombie. Can't see him. Absolutely terrified when that happens. Okay. This policeman got a police baton, so let's take it. Let's make use of it. We got another full magazine on the submachine gun. Uh-oh. We don't want that. Okay, let's make this quick. Doesn't seem to be anywhere near the amount of zombies you'd expect. It is really difficult to see what is ahead. And there's still some fighting to be done. But I think Alexei's got this. Yes, Alexei's coming on up to the far west side of town. And all we can see, all he's seeing is large tower blocks. It doesn't look like there's going to be any sort of commercial. And there was a big group of zombies just to over by that tower block. But there's just absolutely no need for that fight. Let's start to move south back towards the car, and I guess we'll be getting out of here. Okay, well, Alexei's managed to pick up quite a few zombies, and man, he really needs to pay attention to where they are. They're going to be coming in from the side at real short notice, and we're backing ourselves into a little bit of a corner here. Now, we did see a truck that looked very, very interesting, very appetizing. So there it is. things have just got a little bit more interesting. One in a good way with the truck, but one in a bad way with this big group of zombies. Alexei needs to be really careful here. Okay, so we've got 8 or 9 zombies. We're gonna have to take a beta blocker. We're just gonna have to do it. Why make it difficult? Okay, so I think the way behind is clear. Let's make this quick. Oh, that was close. That was close. But I think Alexei's got this. Just 2 more to go. Whew, man, fighting in the dark. It's not for the faint-hearted, but hopefully this is our reward. Let's check this thing out. Looks amazing. Okay, there's a massive amount of storage on that flatbed on the back, and it is locked up tight, which is actually a good sign. We're going to risk it. No, actually, we'll try and pick the lock. We've got a paper clip. We'll avoid smashing the window if we can help it, because that could set off an alarm. The smash of the glass could also draw in zombies. There we go. We are in. Let's see if we can hotwire this baby, and let's see if we can get it started. If so, this is quite an upgrade. Oh man, when you listen to the sound of that engine, that sounds absolutely horrendous. Okay, well, we couldn't get the car started because there's no gas. But the battery's in good condition, and man, this thing is a tank. This is a possibility. Okay, we're gonna have to continue to fight for survival in the dark here. It is, yeah, Alexei's not enjoying this challenge. He is scared of the dark. But hopefully, you know, fortune favours the brave, right? We're right behind the market place. That's just there. So we're not that far away from the car. We've got a couple of vehicles here. This truck is definitely worth checking out. Okay, so we do have a key for this one, and the battery is good, but there's no gas. And the flatbed storage at the back, it's 267 against 423. Let's just check this car, see if there's a gas can. That would have been lucky. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to be using a bottle to siphon some gas. But I really want this truck, so let's get the car. Let's risk it and let's drive it on up here. And yeah, we're going to have to spend the next 3 or 4 hours siphoning gas, because I want that truck. Well, Alexei totally forgot where, well, for a while anyway, totally misremembered where the vehicle was. So he's not making things easy for himself. Why is there always a zombie right next to your vehicle whenever you come back to it? Okay, we're just sort of cruising on up, trying to be as quiet as we can. There's always another zombie. Just the one though. Well, again, it's probably going to be dawn before Alexei's done. But let's make a start. We'll siphon the gas with a water bottle. I mean, it's going to take 20 odd occasions. We have to do this 20 odd times before we get enough gas. We're going to be seeing the sunrise again, that's for sure. Okay. Oh my god. Can you hear how loud that engine is? It didn't look like the condition was too bad. Now, we've done 6 bottles, and I wasn't quite sure, and I'm glad I checked, because that's actually given us a quarter of a tank. So let's see if we can hook up this truck. I'm not going to waste any more time siphoning gas. It is a long, slow process, and this quiet and this dark really getting Alexei on edge. Yes, there we go. So we can attach this. Hopefully this truck should be powerful enough to tow this vehicle. Ugh. I would like to see a little bit more power. Well, we'll try it. Okay, we're getting stuck. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, and we're making a lot of noise right amongst all of these these tower blocks. So you would have thought a big, wow, yeah, that was managed to attract a lot of attention. Now you would think that a big truck like that would have more than enough power to easily pull that small vehicle. And I'm not really sure if that truck is going to be a good option. It is so loud starting the vehicle, starting the engine. It doesn't seem to be that good of quality. It's not the easiest one to start, and it is loud. But I'm really attracted to the huge amount of storage space on that back truck. And I really would have thought it would have enough power. Okay, well, just to make things even more annoying, we've managed to drive into a dead end, and there's no way I'm going to be able to get this to go cross country. I'm just not sure if this is going to be enough speed. It seems to get stuck. I mean, yeah, why is it going so slow there? Yeah, this isn't going to work, is it? So we've got a decision. Oh, let's check out the other truck. Okay, so we've siphoned off one bottle of gas. Ooh, yeah, I like the sound of that. That is a nice engine. It looks in tip-top condition. Well, I think this is the better option. This is clearly the better all-rounder. So it's going to be a long, long day for Alexei. When he gets back home, finally, he's going to be absolutely exhausted. But this is his new vehicle. So we got to grab all the gear out of here, all the gas. It is going to be a torturous process, but leave it with Alexei. He can do it. We got a new vehicle. Things are looking up. We got a lot of loot, a lot of medical supplies, a lot of food. Things are looking good for Alexei. Things are starting to look good. Who knows what is next on the agenda, what he wants to try and do next. You'll have to find out in the next episode. I really hope you guys are enjoying it. Smash that like button, comment, sub if you haven't already. Yeah, hit that notification bell if you want to keep up to date with Alexei's adventures, Alexei's progress in Project Russia. But for now, that is all. Peace.